What happens when two of the most talked about senior royals become the focus of intense public speculation? Could a disagreement behind palace walls really reshape the future of one of Britain's most famous royal estates? And why are so many royal watchers suddenly debating the roles of Princess Anne and Queen Camilla? Today's story explores the latest rumors, long-standing tensions often discussed by commentators, and the realities of how the royal family operates. While sensational headlines frequently suggest dramatic confrontations, it's important to remember that Buckingham Palace rarely comments on private family discussions, leaving plenty of room for speculation. Princess Anne has long been regarded as one of the hardest-working members of the royal family. Over decades of public service, she has earned a reputation for discipline, loyalty, and an unwavering commitment to duty. She rarely seeks publicity, but when she speaks, people tend to listen. Queen Camilla, meanwhile, has gradually established herself within the monarchy after years of public scrutiny. Since King Charles III's accession, she has taken on expanded responsibilities while supporting the king's official engagements. Her role has continued to evolve as the monarchy adapts to changing public expectations. These contrasting public images have fueled endless discussion among royal commentators. Some portray Princess Anne as the embodiment of traditional royal values, while others see Queen Camilla as representing a modernized royal household adapting to contemporary realities. Recently, social media has been flooded with claims suggesting that a disagreement involving Windsor estate has reached a breaking point. Headlines have described alleged final warnings, internal disputes, and escalating conflicts. However, none of these claims have been confirmed by official palace sources. Even so, such speculation raises an interesting question. Why does Windsor estate attract so much attention whenever discussions about the royal family emerge? Windsor has served as a royal residence for centuries. Beyond its historic significance, it symbolizes continuity, stability, and the enduring legacy of the British monarchy. Decisions connected to Windsor often attract enormous public interest because they can be interpreted as reflecting broader priorities within the institution. Royal experts frequently note that decisions concerning estates, residences, and official duties are generally made through established administrative processes rather than personal rivalries. Yet public fascination often transforms routine developments into stories of dramatic palace intrigue. This is where Princess Anne's reputation becomes especially relevant. Throughout her public life, she has consistently emphasized responsibility over publicity. Supporters often argue that she prioritizes preserving royal traditions while ensuring the institution remains focused on service rather than spectacle. If Princess Anne were ever to express serious concerns about any matter affecting royal operations, many observers believe she would likely do so privately rather than through public statements or dramatic confrontations. That hasn't stopped speculation. Commentators continue to debate whether Princess Anne plays a larger advisory role behind the scenes than is publicly acknowledged. Her decades of experience undoubtedly make her one of the monarchy's most knowledgeable senior figures. Similarly, Queen Camilla's supporters argue that she has become an essential partner to King Charles, particularly during demanding periods of royal engagements. They point to her increasing number of charitable visits and official appearances as evidence of her growing importance within the institution. The contrast between these perspectives has fueled endless media discussion. Some analysts suggest that whenever reports emerge involving Windsor, observers naturally look towards senior royals such as Princess Anne and Queen Camilla, assuming they must hold differing opinions about the monarchy's future. Yet assumptions should not be mistaken for established facts. Another reason these stories gain traction is the changing structure of the royal family itself. Following several high-profile departures and transitions over recent years, the working monarchy has become smaller. As a result, every senior royal carries greater visibility, making routine administrative developments appear more dramatic than they may actually be. Princess Anne's workload has remained remarkably consistent throughout these changes. Year after year, she continues undertaking hundreds of engagements, reinforcing her reputation as one of the monarchy's most dependable representatives. Queen Camilla has likewise assumed increased responsibilities while supporting the king's priorities. Against this backdrop, almost any story involving Windsor estate quickly evolves into headlines predicting conflict, power struggles, or significant institutional change. Royal historians often caution against interpreting anonymous reports as definitive evidence of internal disagreements. The royal household traditionally maintains strict confidentiality, meaning verified information is often limited to official announcements. Nevertheless, public curiosity remains enormous. Supporters of Princess Anne frequently praise her straightforward approach and dedication to duty. Admirers of Queen Camilla emphasize her resilience and her gradual acceptance within public life after years of scrutiny. These differing perspectives contribute to ongoing debates about leadership, tradition, and the monarchy's future. What would happen if senior royals genuinely disagreed over matters involving royal properties or institutional priorities? Historically, differing opinions have existed within many royal households across generations. However, such discussions are generally handled through established constitutional and administrative channels rather than public confrontation. That reality is often less dramatic than viral headlines suggest. Still, the symbolism surrounding Windsor Estate means every reported development attracts extraordinary attention. Whether discussions concern renovations, official use of residences, ceremonial planning, or administrative management, the estate remains closely associated with the monarchy's public identity. As speculation continues to circulate, observers are watching closely for any official announcements that might clarify the situation. Will Buckingham Palace address the latest rumors? Will commentators receive new information that changes the narrative? Or will this become another example of how speculation surrounding the royal family grows far beyond the confirmed facts? One thing remains certain. Princess Anne's influence, built through decades of public service, continues to command respect, while Queen Camilla's evolving role ensures she remains a central figure in discussions about the modern monarchy. And as long as Windsor Estate remains one of Britain's most iconic royal locations, stories connecting it to senior members of the royal family are unlikely to disappear anytime soon. As this story continues to capture attention online, one important point deserves repeating. Dramatic headlines and social media discussions are not the same as confirmed events. Without official statements from Buckingham Palace or other reliable sources, claims of a final warning or a serious dispute over Windsor Estate remain speculation rather than established fact. Even so, the public fascination is understandable. Princess Anne and Queen Camilla represent two highly visible figures within today's royal family, each with distinct public roles and reputations. Whenever their names appear together in headlines, interest naturally follows. Royal commentators often suggest that the monarchy's greatest strength has been its ability to adapt while preserving tradition. Senior members may hold different perspectives on particular issues, as happens in many institutions, but decisions affecting royal residences, ceremonies, or administration are typically handled through formal channels rather than public confrontations. For Princess Anne, decades of steady public service have reinforced her image as someone who values duty above personal attention. Her reputation has been built on consistency, and many royal observers see her as an experienced advisor whose opinions carry weight behind the scenes. Queen Camilla, meanwhile, has gradually expanded her public role by supporting the king's work and representing the crown at numerous official engagements. Her position has evolved significantly over the years, reflecting broader changes within the modern monarchy. As discussions surrounding Windsor Estate continue, many royal watchers will be paying close attention to future official announcements rather than relying solely on speculation. Any confirmed developments regarding the estate, royal responsibilities, or ceremonial planning are likely to come through formal palace communications. Until then, much of the online conversation remains exactly that, conversation. The enduring appeal of the royal family means that even routine developments can inspire dramatic interpretations, especially when they involve iconic locations such as Windsor. What do you think? Are sensational royal headlines often driven more by public curiosity than by confirmed facts? Or do you believe there are important developments taking place behind palace walls that simply aren't made public? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this balanced look at the latest royal speculation, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss future discussions covering the latest royal news, history, and analysis. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.